So we have an amazing community that I want to share with you today. How about affordable living, 20 minutes from the beach, and you're on the west side, a gated community with a pool, with a clubhouse, and with a commercial space that may be for a convenience store or restaurant or something that the owners of the community all own. I've never seen a community like this before. We are in Long Beach. This is KB Rhythm, and I want to talk about what makes this community really special. So, I am Steve Enchin, your Southern California new construction home expert, and I'm bringing you something from the west side, which is something I rarely do, but I do want you to stick around to the end, because if you are a veteran, if you are eligible for VA home financing, you definitely want to wait to the end of the video, because I'm going to talk about an amazing incentive that they have on these homes. Now, west side LA County, not really something that you hear the word affordable referring to, but these homes are starting with a 2-bedroom from like $650. And if you need a 3-bedroom, we're like the low 700s, and 1,400 square feet, that's not bad for a 2-bedroom. That's pretty big. 1,600, 1,800 square feet for 3 bedrooms. I'm in an 1,800 square foot residence right now. So I'm going to take you through this home so you can see the models, but this is a really great community. So like I said, 20 minutes from the beach, you're just moments from the freeway, from the 91 or from the 710. So easy access to pretty much anywhere in the South Bay, or even up to downtown Pasadena, wherever your work happens to be. And let's get into some of the details here. So solar that you own, not leased, solar that you own is included with the homes. So we are at 1,400, like I mentioned, 1,400 square feet for a 2-bedroom and a flex room. So you get the den plus 2.5 bathrooms plus a 2-car garage with EV charging, and 1,630 square feet. You're going to get 3 bedrooms plus a den plus 2.5 bathrooms plus a 2-car garage with EV charging. And 1,800 square feet, which is the one I'm in now, is 3-bedroom plus an office plus 2.5 bathrooms and a 2-car garage. And there is a larger one, which is a 4-bedroom, which is 1,881 square feet. Things will be a little bit tighter there, but 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 2-car garage, and a balcony. So lots of options here, but if you're really looking for like affordable living on the west side, even with a roommate or with a small family, getting in here for $650, you can't really beat that anywhere for especially a brand new home, swimming pool, clubhouse, gated, 20 minutes from the beach. You're not going to find that anywhere else. So I'm going to get the tour started. I'm going to take you through this home, and remember to hold off to the end, and I'm going to talk about those amazing VA incentives, because if you are VA eligible or you know someone who is, this is something you want to share with them. So let's get started with the tour. Okay, so we're going to start our tour on the main level. So remember, this is a 3-level townhome. And on the main level with this model, we have an office downstairs. So you could use this space for, an office as they have illustrated here. Nice indentation there. Maybe it can be like a separate living room or a den. So, as always, you can use the space as you like. And then I'm going to show you the garage while we're down here, before we head on upstairs. So 2-car garage, lots of room in here. Spin around. And you have a little indentation spot over there for storage or for bicycles. You'll have your solar, remember solar is included, so you have your solar controls here. And then you have your high efficiency electric water heater over here. And there is a 240 plug, which can be used for charging your electric car. All right, so we're going to head upstairs and look at the 2nd level. So at the top of the stairs, we have our quarter bath or powder room. And this is where I normally start the tours, but today it's going to be second, and that is our kitchen. Now notice we have a lot of upgrades here. The standard that comes without upgrades will look different, but we have really nice countertops, and really nice cabinets. Now, this is an all-electric community, so no, we're not cooking with gas, but we are cooking with induction. I don't know if you can see that there. But anyway, this is an induction cooktop. It's not one of those old-fashioned electric cooktops that takes an hour to boil a pot of water. You have a nice size pantry storage. This door, by the way, will most likely be a solid door, not a glass door. And then a good sized kitchen island with an overhang if you want to have dining there. And there's also a dining area here. And then our living room. Now, this is furnished by the builder as a model, so you know, as I always say, the furniture configuration, you set it the way you want. So if you wanted a larger living room, for example, have a larger television there. And then I'm just going to show you across the street. Remember, I talked a little bit about the design center. So the design center is right there. So you literally go across the street, and then you can do your selections for flooring and for the countertops and cabinets. So that's the second level. We're going to head on up to the third level. So what do you think of this home so far? Hopefully you agree with me that this is a fantastic, well laid out townhome, which you can do a lot of custom design work. And this model has a lot of upgrades in it. KB Homes allows you to really customize the home the way you want. So you can do pretty much anything you want in here: flooring, countertops, cabinets. So let's talk about some of the financial details. HOA, yeah, there's an HOA. It's $411 at build out, which is when the project is finished. And that's going to cover your pool, your clubhouse, common area, common elements, and also, anything that goes around. So things like, pool furniture and all that kind of stuff. The school district is the Long Beach Unified School District. Colin Powell Academy is your closest sort of elementary, middle. Jordan High School is walkable, just right down here on Atlantic. So that's close by, and that's a great school. And then also for recreation, if you do want to go outside the community, there's Houghton Park, which is also walkable and very easy to get to. Yeah, so total, there's going to be 84 homes in here. They're all 3-story, which you're noticing as sort of we're going through the tour. And there is a design studio, like I mentioned, is actually right here, just across the street from me. So it's really easy to get everything done. You don't have to drag all the way to the KB Design Center in Irvine to get your stuff. You just go right over here across the street, and you can customize the home to your liking. All right, so we're gonna keep going. We have one more floor. I'm taking a rest here, and I'm gonna show you the bedrooms, the bathrooms, and the laundry upstairs. So let's keep going. Now, real quick, when I was just talking about the financial details, the HOA, and I don't think I remember mentioning the tax rate. Tax rate is 1.24%, so that's pretty low. Remember, Inland Empire, I have communities out there that are like 2%, 1.9% blended rate with the Mello-Roos. Here we're at 1.24. That's pretty good considering what you're getting. So as we're upstairs now, we're going to look at our 2 guest rooms. So this is guest room, I'm going to call it number 1. Good sized closet. They have a double bed in here, but they also have 2 gigantic nightstands. So you can probably get a queen bed in here. Now I'm going to show you the other bedroom. This one, I don't know. It's a little smaller. I really wish they would have made this one a little bit bigger. The reason is, I don't think you can get a double bed in here. They have it set up as a nursery. So I think this is a twin bedroom or a bunk bed. Comment below if you think you can get a bigger bed in here, but my guess is this is a twin bed or a bunk bedroom. Now, this is the guest bathroom, or the bathroom that those 2 guest rooms will share. You have a tub shower combination. Going to be a single vanity sink. There's just no room in here for a double vanity. But in terms of what there is room in here for that's full size is what I'm going to show you now. You have room for full size stacking washer and dryer. So you don't have to worry about one of those little teeny tiny apartment size washer dryer units. You can get a full size set in here. This is a little linen closet. And you get more shelves in there, but this would be your linen closet. And now we're in our primary bedroom. This bedroom is a pretty decent size. They have a queen bed in here. Again, home builders love these gigantic nightstands. You really could get a king bed in here with no problem. And then you have a pretty good size closet. And finally, and again, this has been upgraded, but we have our primary bedroom. We have a walk-in shower with seats. There may be an option for a tub shower combo in here, if that's what you want. These are upgraded countertops, upgraded faucets, and upgraded cabinets to match. And of course, we have the upgraded flooring. But that is something that we will work on in the design center. Okay, well, let me show you a little view outside. Right across the street there, as I showed you before, you have the design center. And this is Atlantic. And of course you can't see it, it's way down there, but there's Jordan High School and also the Houghton Park. And you're just a few minutes away from the 91 and 710. So easy commuting from this location. All right, so we're gonna go downstairs right now and wrap things up real quick. And remember to hold on, because if you are a VA eligible home buyer, or you know someone who is, hold on. I got to talk to you about this amazing special for this community. All right, so I hope you enjoy the tour of this home and looking around the community. If you have any questions about this home or any other home here in Southern California, brand new construction is my specialty. Every week I talk with folks just like you, calling me up for help with buying a new construction home. My contact information is up on the screen, so reach out, give me a call, a text, send me an email. Also remember my free download with sort of a how-to reference that you need to know about buying a new construction home here in Southern California down in the video description. Just click that link and you can get your own copy. So the VA program that I was talking about, bottom line, 5.5% VA loan. So interest rate is 5.5%. Can't beat that anywhere else right now. No fees, no costs, no down payment. You just move in. So if you are a VA qualified home buyer and you're looking on the west side, or you know someone who is, and this community looks like something that might work for you, you definitely want to give me a call so I can bring you in and we can have a look around. Remember, as I always mention in my videos and video descriptions, do not go to the sales center by yourself first, because once you do that, you are a client of the builder. You cannot bring in someone else to represent you or negotiate on your behalf after that visit. So make sure you contact me first. I'll meet you here, we'll get you set up, and I'll take you through the model homes. So if you have any questions or comments, you can also comment down below in the video. And like I said, hope you enjoyed this tour, and we will see you on the next video.